Hey y'all, good morning. Hold on. Get y'all set up. It snowed again. Can you believe it? Like, what's going on? It's already winter time here. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got a text message. It's fall in Detroit. Oh, a beautiful fall in Detroit. Not snow. Yes, snow. This is not a lot. This is a light dusting. This is a light dusting. Yeah, I got my coffee. The kids are off to school. You hear that? Fucking silence. Yes, we love it. We love it. I'm just kind of getting myself together. I am going to probably mass upload a whole bunch of videos because I'm so behind, and I'm sorry for that, but it's been crazy the last week or so. And then I was looking at my cooking channel, and I could have sworn I uploaded a video the other day, and I still haven't posted over there in 2 weeks. Like, that is unacceptable. I'm not doing that. But y'all know November, we've got Thanksgiving coming up, so tons of videos coming. I'm gonna do a grocery haul, shop with, I don't know if I'm gonna, I guess I probably will do a shop with me too. It just takes me so long to shop when I do those, but it's fine. Anything for you guys. So if you're not over on my cooking channel, Cooking with Strong Mommy Chrissy, make sure you guys go over there and subscribe, okay? Make sure you hit the bell, turn your little post noties on, okay? Let's see. Not ready for snow. Yeah, hold on. What was I gonna say, guys? Sorry. Damn, what was I gonna say? I think it started snowing earlier this year than it did last year. Last year, it wasn't snowing yet at this point. It was cold, but also I lived in a different area. I'm more in the mountains now, so. Hello from Jamaica. Hello, Jamaica. It's almost 70 degrees there. Ah, I'm jealous. Like, kinda, but kinda not, because, like, I don't know. It was in the 70s here for a while, you know, for the last few weeks. And I was like, okay, well, maybe not the 70s. Well, yeah, some days were 70s. And I'm just like, I don't know, being a Colorado baby, being a mountain winter baby. Well, I'm not a winter baby, I'm a summer baby. But, like, you know, being out here and being raised partially out here, it's like, I when it's that time of the year, I expect it to be cold. And I'm just like, okay, I'm ready for it to be chilly now. I'm just like conditioned for that. Good morning, Tamika. But yeah, so I thought I'd come on and start my morning with you guys before I go ahead and start my day. My sound keeps going in and out. Okay, if I have to, I will turn off my Wi-Fi, but we'll see if we can get it, if it'll fix itself. I'm also hoarse this morning, which is like, I'm still getting over pneumonia, y'all. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm tired. I feel like, I don't know, do you guys feel like the time change like helped you guys? For some reason, I feel like I'm still adjusting. Like, I'm still fucked up because I don't know, like, my schedule is messed up. But I also stayed up late last night watching the Martha Stewart documentary. Have any of you guys seen that? When I tell you Martha was she was a little spicy little something. Like, she was talking about like her first marriage. I didn't know she got married when she was like, I don't know, she was very, very young when she got married. like 18, I think, if I can remember correctly. I was also dozing off because I was tired. But yeah, we watched that and I was like, oh my gosh, Martha Stewart. She I fell asleep, so I gotta finish it. But like she had her thing going on. She's like, we went to Europe. And she's like, I was just in a new place, experiencing new feelings, and so I had to get me a new man, essentially. No, she kept her husband, but she definitely, was dabbling. Okay? She was dabbling, and she was on her honeymoon, a 5-month honeymoon. I was like, I want to take a 5-month honeymoon. I can't because I got kids, but if I did it, 5-month honeymoon, honey. Let me see. I'm about to. Yes, that is Snow. Yeah, she was thugging. She was. Yeah, she was. She definitely was. And yeah. Martha was 19 when she got married. Was living her best. I know. Yeah, she was 19. She got, and it's funny how she just like met this rich husband all because I guess she was the trendy girl on campus, and his sister was like, yeah, so I have a brother who's single. Let me set that up for you. Let me set that up for you. Yeah. Yeah, it snowed. Elizabeth, not yet. Not yet. Because of both of our schedules, we haven't done a honeymoon yet, but we will. If only it can happen like that every time. I know, right? Just as easy, too. It's nice in North Carolina, is it? I want to go back to North Carolina. Y'all know I always say I'm from there, but I'm actually from Colorado, but I'm from North Carolina too, because I was raised there too. Hey, Erica. And so we'll talk about all that in the video. It's crazy how the weather is different all over. Here in Memphis, 80 degrees. What? 80 degrees? Let me tell you something. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. 76 in Dallas. I'm over here cozied up by the fireplace. Well, y'all, I'm in the mountains, okay? So I posted this the other night when it snowed for the first time on my Instagram. Are y'all following me on Instagram? I posted this on my Instagram, and everybody was like, oh my God, same thing like you guys, like, oh my God, it's snowing. We had more snow the other day. Like the day before Halloween, we got a lot of snow. Not a lot, but I'd say we got like a good maybe like 3-4 inches, but it wasn't like it was wet snow, so it didn't really stick to anything. It didn't stick to the sidewalks or the streets, but it was like on the grass and the buildings and stuff like that. But what was I gonna say? Well, I guess it was in the street at first because I got a picture of me. Kaya took some pictures of me in the snow because I was like, we gotta get a picture in the first snow. But anyway, yeah, and I'm like, I'm in the mountains, guys. So that's why it's probably snowing here and colder. By the way, congratulations on your new marriage. Thank you. The cat here's the star of the show, right? Hello. It doesn't feel like Christmas without snow. I know. See, it didn't snow last year on Christmas here, or the Christmas before that, I don't believe. Was there snow on I think it snowed like right before or right after, but it didn't snow 2 years ago on Christmas here. And it did not snow on Christmas this year. I mean, I'm sorry, last year. So we'll see what it does this year. I have no idea. It would be nice though if it kind of like was a little chilly and there was snow on the ground. Like, you know, I just had my baby on Halloween. It's hot in San Antonio. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say happy birthday. Congratulations, Zanisha, on a little baby. What'd you have? I'm tired. This coffee needs to start kicking in. Just let me know when to send the mini gifts. All right, you guys are sweet. Oh boy, oh, so sweet. So sweet. Yes, it's snow outside, you guys. It snowed. It's actually, is it still snowing? It's like flurries right now. It's still kind of snowing out there. You guys probably can't see that, but it's cold, it's windy. The wind is blowing. If you guys can see that tree back there, it's windy. I had to bundle my kids up really, really good this morning for school and layered them. I'm gonna order them some more stuff. Like they need some more undershirts and stuff because like right now I'm just putting regular t-shirts under their long sleeves, but they need some more like actual t-shirts. The boys do. And then I need to order another coat for Kingston because I honestly don't know what happened to his. Like I don't know where it's at. And he's like, I don't know where it's at. And I'm like, okay. Like everybody else still has their coat from last year, but I bought them all new coats. But Kingston is very particular. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get him another all black puffer. That's what I'm gonna do. I like watching you when I was in labor. I was watching your channel. Oh, I've never seen snow. I live in Sanibel Island, South Florida. Really? You've never seen snow? You gotta come to Colorado. You gotta come to Colorado. Like you just have to. I mean, you don't have a choice. Like you have to do. If you've never seen the snow, you have to do a Colorado trip at least once or twice in your life. Like coming up here to go skiing or snowboarding is like the most fun I hear. I've never been, but I'm gonna go. And what do you want, Madge? Guess Magic wanted to say hi. All in my business. Get off my table. Get down. There you go. Find something to do. Looks so beautiful. I love it. Thank you. I said that like I made it myself. I made it myself, y'all. It's like, look what I made. Is it true my errands are all over the place in Colorado? Yeah, that's true. My brother lives in Aurora. I plan on it in December. I can't wait. The snow in Florida goes up to your nose. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Aurora, you'll see snow. You'll see snow, but it might take a little bit longer because I was talking to my mom the other day and I was asking her if it had snowed down there yet, and it hadn't. I got to call her this morning and see if they got any snow, but we only got a little bit, so they probably didn't get any. They could have. Right? Hey Lily, she says, what's the wig called, honey? Super cute and congrats, beautiful. Thank you, sweetie. This one is called, it's a sensational brand. Glenna is the name. Now, I had on another color the other day, which I think is a little bit better than this. It's called Ash Brown. It's like a really pretty, like ashy blonde color. And I feel like everybody that I've seen it on, because I actually opened up TikTok the other day and saw a girl with the same wig on. And I was like, I'm going to tag the brand and do my own video, because she's probably getting some good commission off of that, because that is a pretty wig. And I actually had it on my head at the time. I just need to upload it today. But everybody, she was darker skinned. I just think it's just so pretty on anybody I've seen it on. All that. It looks right like that. So, but then wanted to try this one, you know, the brown with the blonde highlights. It's not my favorite, but she's cute. I feel like she's cute. Obviously, I haven't done much with her today because I just woke up not that long ago, but. I thought the news was lying a bit. No, they're like not in my area, but like in other parts of Denver. And actually, I know this was like true over the summer for sure. I'm not sure about like right now. Weird question, but how has the legalization of weed been in Colorado? I heard mixed feelings about it. Florida is about to legalize it for the old folks. So, you know, honestly, like they legalized it out here years ago. I want to say like 10 years ago now, because yeah, when I first moved, they had just legalized it probably a year prior. So yeah, I want to say it's been close to 10 years now that it's been legal out here for recreational use. And I think that it's convenient for everybody, but it's not for me. Like, I don't really care because I don't smoke like that. But what was I gonna say? For me, I feel like it made everybody, because I think Colorado was one of the first states to legalize, and what it did was it caused the cost of living to go up immensely. And for like everybody who's been here, because everybody was moving here, because everybody was like, well, shit, I'll go to Colorado. Like the job market is always good in Colorado. Like I've never heard about like people not having jobs here, not being able to find a job here. Like the job market is usually pretty steady here and stable. Plus it's like I guess for like outdoorsy type people, there's hiking, there's biking, there's kayaking, there's rafting, there's climbing, there's, you know what I'm saying? There's skiing, snowboarding. There's like a million things to do out here for outdoorsy type people. So I feel like that combined with the legalization, like it just caused a whole bunch of people to move here. And the job market, it just caused a whole bunch of people to move here. So the cost of living was like crazy. Like it was so crazy. And so that's why I ended up moving from here to Vegas, which it's also recreationally legal there too, but the cost of living at the time was just a lot cheaper. But now that the Raiders moved to Vegas, it's the Raiders, right? Don't quote me. I'm not good with sports. I don't keep up. But their prices have gone up too. Their cost of living has went up. But I left there right before that happened too. So, you know, I feel like Colorado has gotten better as far as cost of living goes, but it's still very fucking expensive to live here. This is not the place that you go to get relief from expensive ass rents or cost of living. This is just not the place you go to for that. Yes, it's snow. No snow in Denver, just rain. Really? It's crazy how it's so different. My husband and son are visiting Denver, Colorado right now, staying downtown at Four Seasons. I love the Four Seasons downtown. I also have a couple other favorite places downtown. Like that is the place to go. If you're gonna visit and you want to stay in the city, downtown Denver is like, it has it all. The best time is like around Thanksgiving or Christmas, because they're gonna have lots of parades. They're gonna have lots of different things. They have the Parade of Lights, which is obviously around Christmas, the same week. And I love it. I remember when I lived in Vegas, I flew down to get cash for Christmas, and we stayed at One of my favorite hotels down there, and I can't remember what it's called right now because I haven't stayed there in like years. It's probably been about 4 years now, but I love this hotel because they have everything. They have a whole restaurant in there. Their suites are really cost effective. Like, I really just love that hotel, and it's centralized. So I remember staying down there, and the room that we got was a suite, and we were able to like watch the parade from our room. So nice. I loved it. And just being down there, you know, they have all kinds of things. So, hey, they call me mom, sis. Colorado is very expensive. It is. It is so expensive. This is just like not the place you want to move if you want if you want to cheat, if you want cheapness. This is not it. It's not here. I live in Miami, and those houses are expensive for what you get. You know what? Compared to Miami, this is probably cheaper. Cause like, yeah, I mean, you know, you just gotta do your research. I feel like I don't know what the average house goes for in Miami, but I can assume it's expensive because it's Miami. And I feel like some other places on the East Coast, like I was looking at houses in DC and stuff, and I was like, yeah, no. Because I love the East Coast. Like, I eventually want to move back to the East Coast. Like, I want to live there. But it's just like, I don't know. Right now is not the time, but eventually at some point I want to move that way. But I was looking around, and I was like, some of those areas are way more expensive than Colorado. Like, I couldn't afford that right now. Like, I can't pay for the size house that I need. I can't pay $5,000 to $10,000 like a month. Like, what? I can't do that. So, development will always make the prices go up in main areas. No reason why we should be against development. I'm asking because I live. Oh wait, no, I already read that one. Lady, Mom, I want to call you what? Oh, they call me Mom. She is a mod. I live in Atlanta, and it's ridiculous. I can only imagine Atlanta. I know it's ridiculous. I just know it is. Kodak, good morning. Yeah, you guys, hit a like for your girl because it's free. It doesn't cost you nothing while you're here. I'm gonna block this one dude because, like, I don't got time for that. But yeah, I really did that with this coffee today. It's so good. Yeah, some days it's like, it could be better, but today I really did that. It was mixed to perfection. Maryland, oops. How was Texas? How are the prices? Texas was the cheapest place I've lived thus far. It was just the cheapest. In Texas, you can get a 5-bedroom house for $2,000 a month, and that's a big, big, big house. Like, not something small. You're gonna get what you pay for out there still. I mean, you're gonna get, you know, your money is gonna actually go further out there. Kim says, hey, Chrissy, what you wanted to talk to us about? Should I come back? It's up to you, sis. Hey, Chrissy, all the way from Trinidad. Hey. Rebecca Andrade. Okay, I'll look her up. I'm gonna get off of here. Oklahoma's cost of living is good. Yeah, but like, who lives in Oklahoma? Hi. Not no more in Texas? What? In some areas for sure. My kids live in Texas with my ex-wife. Is she talking about drama or just clickbaiting with the title? I'm not clickbaiting. I said, let's talk. Shit. That's what we're doing. We're talking. We're chatting. It's morning time. We're just having our morning coffee and making up and saying hello. I'm not sick, but I'm hoarse from being sick. So you can call it sick if you want. There's not too much to do in Oklahoma, but you will save them coins. Okay, all right. Just tuning in. Did you get married or about to get married? I got married. Is rich. Texas, I pay $15.75. I'm from Texas, and I will never move to Oklahoma. I just moved from Maryland to North Carolina. Rent went down, car insurance went down, and the area is really nice. I love North Carolina. What part are you in? I grew up in Raleigh for a little bit, and then I moved to Charlotte. And I really loved Charlotte. Raleigh, when I lived there, was so country. Like, the nearest grocery store was 10 minutes away. Like, you could not walk anywhere, not to a corner, not nowhere if you lived in the suburbs at least. It was so country. It was like nothing. But now I hear, I haven't been back in several years, but now I hear that Raleigh is really booming. Like, it's really booming now. And then, like I said, I moved to Charlotte, and Charlotte was my thing, like my favorite place that I've probably ever lived. Even now, like, I still love Charlotte, and I consider moving back there multiple times. Multiple. Is it cheap anymore? No. I feel like it's comparable to Colorado as far as maybe like housing. Slightly cheaper, maybe slightly cheaper. But for the stuff that I like, and for where the areas that I want to be, you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay for that. But it's cheap. I feel like it's cheaper than a lot of other areas. I know you like to talk a lot before you get into the meat and potatoes, and I'm working. Kim, just come back later, sis. I'm really not talking about nothing much in this live stream. You're not missing anything. Did your husband end up moving in with you? I remember you saying he lived far. I don't know. You guys will just have to wait and see. Honey and lemon in a warm tea. Yes, I'm gonna get some more tea today because I'm out. But, or actually no, I do have my mullein leaf tea still. But yeah, I do need some lemon and some more honey. Yay, congratulations. But thank you, Shaquita. Dundrell, thank you. It's sad that y'all only come here for drama. Some of us just like to talking. I know, I'm just talking with y'all. Like, we're not talking about anything drama filled or anything ridiculous today. Sometimes we just like to hang out and kiki and cackle. Oklahoma is not it. Girl, I'm in Wake Forest. Oh, I like Wake Forest area. I just moved to Charlotte like 4 months ago. Shaquita, do you like it? Do you love it? I love Charlotte. Like, I remember, you guys remember when I went on my solo trip last year to Charlotte? I had so much fun. I was like, being there just made me want to move there. Like, what made me want to move back? And I considered it. I highly considered. I almost did it, y'all. I almost moved back to Charlotte a few months ago. Your background is beautiful. Thank you. Wisconsin cold as fuck too, but prices of housing are reasonable. See, I don't know anything about these places. I don't know anything about Oklahoma, nothing about Wisconsin. Like, what? My mortgage is $4,800 on Sanibel Island, Florida, but I'll own it as of June next year. My house in Nashville, North Carolina is paid off finally. I'm renting out on Airbnb. I love that. I want to do Airbnb so bad one day. What part of Raleigh you was in? Durham? No, Durham was another city. I don't remember what part of Raleigh. It was like the suburbs of Raleigh. Several years ago, I was like a teenager, preteen. I don't know. I would have to ask my mom. Come back here, boo. Just got here like 4 months ago from DC. Oh my gosh, how was DC? I am supposed to be going. My husband and I are supposed to be going on a trip to DC soon. So for an event out there. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Depends on scheduling if I can make it happen because I do have a lot of stuff I need to do here, but we'll see. Hey, Shamika. Hey, Kim, sis. I saw that you messaged me on Messenger on Facebook. I'm going to get to you today. You should try Airbnb to save on leather expenses. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Shawnette. You didn't share your writing with us. I did. You just haven't seen it yet. I did. You just haven't seen it yet. And well, and all the details and all the big details and information, I am keeping that to myself for now. At some point, I'm going to show you guys. But you were there. You just haven't seen it yet. Don't feel like I left y'all out because you know your girl's never gonna leave you guys out. You know I'm gonna give you all the information, all of the nitty-gritty details. Okay, well, not all of them, because I told y'all yesterday I'm not gonna tell you all of my business. But they're gonna copy you per usual. Who? Girl, I love it. I moved from DC and don't want to go back. I don't blame you. Wait, you got married. Where have I been? Congratulations, girl. Thank you, Deidre. I just announced it. You ain't missing too much, okay? Thinking about coming to Colorado for Christmas. Where should I stay? I'll have 5 kids with me. Felicia, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're gonna go, I would say there's a couple of different options because I'm considering doing like a cabin or some sort of staycation for Christmas this year. I think that's what we're gonna do actually because I want to take a trip, but I think this year because I just now was like, let's take a trip. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Maybe next year, but I want to do a staycation at least. So I'm thinking of, I don't know yet. We're playing with some options. We were just talking about this yesterday. If we start planning now, I think it'll be a little bit more cost effective, and we'll be able to find what we want. You could do a cabin, which I think I want to do if possible, or I don't know. We'll figure out something else. Or if not a cabin or something like that, you guys could stay downtown. We were just talking about downtown Denver. Downtown Denver is super, super beautiful during Christmas. They have the parade of lights that's going on. Just Google it and see what's going on in town. They have ice skating. They light up the Capitol. It's a whole thing. There's tons of like little markets and activities and stuff going on down there. And then obviously it's just beautiful. But if you want to like, or you could stay downtown and then just go up to the mountains, which is about, depending on where you're going, it's about 2 hours from Denver. And then obviously there's like skiing, there's snowboarding, there's tubing, there's lots of stuff that's happening in the mountains all the time, even, when it's not Christmas. But I've never really been in the mountains for Christmas, and I would love to be like in the heart of like the mountains for Christmas and just like be there. And I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Arkansas is the cheapest place to live. I'm never going to Arkansas. How much? Is it just me doing? Daniel's hilarious. We have houses for $300,000 to $600,000. Really? Wow, that's actually pretty good. Yard looks beautiful and peaceful. Thank you. Yeah, it is pretty peaceful. I love the snow. I just don't like being out in it. I'm so sorry, I don't know English much. Yes, that's snow on the ground, Nini. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let me get out the way so y'all can really get a good look. It's snowing. I think, did it stop? No, it's still kind of like, you guys can't see it, but it's still kind of like flurries out there. Just kind of like flying around. But yeah. Hey, Princess Kai, sis. Hey everybody, it's snow. Where you at? I'm in Colorado. I'll talk to you later. Okay, Mary. It seems like everyone moving to the Carolinas. Chrissy, I know. I'm from Maryland, close to Washington, D.C. To me, D.C. is like anywhere else. It has good and bad parts, Chrissy, boo. I went to D.C. once, but I didn't really get a chance to like do what I wanted to do. I think I told you guys that when I took that trip out there to the East Coast. And I went to New York, and then I went to DC for a night, and I had fun like scootering through the city and stuff. I thought it was nice. Oh no, I've been there twice actually, because then I went back when I went out there the last time. And then I went to some museums and stuff. I think I showed you guys that. And went back to the monuments and stuff. So yeah, it's nice. I want to go to, what is it called? I want to call it Palisades, but I know that's not what it's called. What is it called, that big club? Decades. I want to go to Decades. I feel like, that's in DC, right? I want to go to Decades. And I'm not even a club girly. I just feel like everybody's talked about it so much that I want to experience it and see what it's about. Shaquita. Thank you, Family First. Congratulations. What let you know that he was the one? You're Mr. Right. Ooh, that's a good question, Miscellaneous Mama. A lot of things, but I would say number one for me is I don't know. I don't know if I could pick number one. There's so many things that I love about him, but I would say the number one thing is that he is amazing to my kids, and my kids love him. And I don't know, he's just very supportive of everything that they need and want, just like, you know, emotionally, everything, just amazing, always there for them. And yeah, I just love that about him. You know, I feel like some men will come into your life and they're like, hey, you know, love you, you're great, and your kids are part of you. So yeah, they're just here. But I feel like, and unfortunately, I've been in situations like that where it's like, yeah, they've never like been rude or anything to my kids, like my exes, or you know, whatever. But they've never really like taken the time to actually step in and step up. And like, okay, this is what I see they need, or this is what I see they want to do, or they've been wanting, or you know, when it comes to like school and stuff, it's like very, very involved with everything. Just very involved. And I just love that. And I love that for them, because although they have fathers, some of their dads are not around like that. And so I feel like he really fills that gap. And that for me makes me happy for them. And then as far as me goes, I just love that, you know, if I did not want to work, I don't have to. You know, he pays all the bills. I love that for me. Shit. No, I'm just playing. We split them. But he pays more of them than I do. But he makes more than I do. So, you know, what can I say? No, but he's just a good guy. You know, I don't have complaints. And I think that's my biggest thing. It's like, even when we have disagreements, it's not like anybody I've ever been with where it's like, you know, it's more like, okay, let's just talk about our differences, and then we'll come to a common ground. And I feel like, I don't know, it's just, for the first time in my life, I think I have found someone, not I think, I know I have found somebody that is just for me, like, it's just when you know, shit. It's just been, everything has been great. So, hey, lots of love from Germany. Hello. North Carolina is a great place for retirement due to the cost of living. Really? Yeah. I love the Carolinas, not gonna lie. How is Colorado with Section 8? I don't know. I had Section 8, how long ago was this? 8 years ago now. Was Blaze even born? No, Blaze was Blaze born? No, Blaze wasn't born. Was he born? Maybe, I can't remember. So I'd say at least 7 years ago I had Section 8 out here, and I didn't like it at the time. I don't know what it's like now. But I know that at the time I did not like it because it was really hard to find a house because of the cost of living. And I feel like, you know, if you're going to offer housing subsidies, at least match the market rate. You know, like, what the fuck are you doing? If we can't find what we need, then what's the point of even having a housing subsidy? So at the time, it was like the market had just shot up recently. And so everybody was like increasing the rent on the houses just because they could, or the apartments, whatever, just because they could, not because it was worth it, or they had remodeled it and it was actually a nice place or whatever. They just, because they could charge $3,000 for a 2-bedroom, they did, you know, because that was what the market was giving. And so I felt like the vouchers like were going according to what they used to be, or what the market rate used to had been, and they hadn't increased it. So it made it extremely difficult to find a place, you know, with a subsidy that would accept it, because if they accepted it, they would have to agree to accept a lesser amount than market rate. And a lot of people just weren't doing that because they were like, yeah, it's guaranteed money every month, but if I don't have to take a price cut, you know, if I could get $3,000 for a 2-bedroom, this is just an example, then I will, you know. I don't need to take $2,100 instead. And then it just was, I have a whole video on it, but I might do an update on that because I feel like I do have experience with it. So that it was difficult. I want to move my voucher somewhere nice, just not warm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I feel like Colorado is cold most of the year. I feel like we don't even start having summer until like June. And like in May it starts to warm up, but like it doesn't really start warm. Like we could still get a blizzard in May or April. Don't get shit twisted. We haven't in a while, but it's still chilly. And actually like February, March, April, those are our snowiest months out here. So if you're looking for like a state that has like, you know, a good winter, a good fall, a good summer, good long amount of warm, this, I don't know if Colorado's it, but we do have true seasons. Like fall will definitely feel like fall. It will give fall. And winter will definitely give snow and stuff like that. And then when it does get warm, we stay warm until like the end of September. So I'd say June through August for sure. And then like September, it's kind of like fall, but still kind of like warm, just not like burning hot. I forgot the club name you went to in New York, but it was a vibe. Yes, I forgot that club too. It was a bar. It was a couple of different bars, and I had looked them up on TikTok. I want to go back to New York. I also love New York. I also want to do New York for like I would love to do New York for like a New Year's at least once, and for Christmas at least once. Nerd said, how long ago did you transition? You look so good. 34 years ago. It's been a long time. Happy for you and everyone else getting married, but everyone deserves unconditional love. I agree. And thank you. Yes. Hey, Chrissy, love you. Congratulations on your new nuptials. Cassandra from Tennessee. Hey, I subbed you. Thank you. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Thank you. That's a beautiful feeling to find your person. Congratulations to you. Yes, I had to go through a lot of bullshit, a lot of bullshit. But I feel like everything, and we talked about this too the other day. Like I feel like if we would have met like years ago, like it might have worked, but like I had to go through some shit to really learn myself. I had to go through some shit to really learn, like to change, to grow, you know? So it includes our accent too. Yes, I love, y'all, Kenyatta has the best accent to me. I love her accent. I tell her that all the time. Chrissy Boo, do you plan on having any more children with your husband? Not trying to be all in your womb. LOL, just wanted to know. Thanks, Shaquita, for being nice about it. Because I know everybody's like, so I currently am not planning on having any children right this moment, but he does not have any children, and we are in our 30s, and so I think at some point he is gonna probably want at least one child. But right now I think our focus is getting Cadence graduated and in college, and so that's a conversation that's not gonna happen for a few years. I just don't have time to be pregnant right now or to have any more babies, but you know, maybe. Princess Kai says, I'm so proud of you, girl. You really deserve all the best life can possibly bring. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so nice. I got a feeling you will be back on here soon, Chrissy, even if it's to be back out here soon. Yes, yes, I will. Even if it's just to visit, because you know I love the Carolinas. I feel you on the housing vouchers. They are a blessing, but such a holdback in another. Yeah, Princess, I literally, like I said, I did a video on this years ago, and I need to do it again because I feel like that video actually did pretty good. But the thing about it is that, yeah, I feel like it kind of does, sometimes it can allow you to remain stagnant or to be stagnant, even if you weren't. Like, you have to have motion. Like, you have to know, like, I don't want to stay on this. Because I feel like some people will get it and they'll be like, oh, free rent or whatever, or very cheap rent. And it's like, what you get in one area, it takes away from another. And they really make it hard for you to be successful. Because I used to have welfare too. And I've always yeah, that when I got that, I was able to get free childcare so that, you know, if I could look for work, or at the time I was going to school full time, So I was able to still qualify and go to school full time. But I remember like there was just so many different variables. Like they want you to get a job. They say they want you to get a job. And then as soon as you get a job, they cut it off. They cut it off and you're like, wait a minute, I haven't even got my first paycheck yet. And whatever. So it's like, it's always been like one of those things to me where it's like they make you feel like you need it. And I always hated that feeling. And then there were like a couple of different things that happened in my life where I was just like, you know what, I'm not doing this shit. Like, I don't need this. Like, I never did. And like, I always had nice places. I always, paid cat. Like, I never had a problem having housing and having a nice place. And I remember I was pregnant with one of the kids. Was it the twins or was it Cash? I can't remember. But my mom was like, yeah, the lottery's opening up. You have the kids. Like, yeah, I had a really nice condo at the time. And she was like, yeah, but you might just need this, just because obviously everybody thinks you have kids, you have some free rent, you still get a nice place. And so I was like, okay. So I went down there very pregnant and put my name on the list. And like a couple weeks later, maybe like a month later, I got called. And I was like, okay. And I was like, yeah, this is amazing. This is great. And it is. It's amazing and it's great. And but it just was for me, it just was very difficult to like find a good place, find somebody that was willing to work with it. Like, it was just really hard. I did, but it was really hard. Like, I had to apply for an extension because I thought I was having a hard time. Like, they only give you 30 days. That's another thing. They only give you 30 days to find a place, which is hard finding a place. like, you know what I'm saying? And so if you want more than that, you have to apply for an extension for an additional 30 days before, like, by a deadline. It's so much. And if you miss that deadline, you are completely fucked. And if you don't find it by your second extension, like, you really just forfeit the fucking voucher. Like, it was a lot. Now, again, this was like 10 years ago. I don't know, or 11 years ago for me, actually, now, because Cash just turned 10. So it was like 11 years ago. So, it's probably different. I hope that it is, but it's probably the same too, So anyway, I'm moving to Vegas from Cali. A lot of people move to Vegas from Cali or Arizona. And my sister, she lived in Arizona for some years, and I went to Vegas, and I loved Vegas. I just loved Vegas. My kids loved Vegas too, because we stayed in Henderson and, like, the suburbs. And so we weren't in Vegas life. Like, we were just in the Vegas side, the family side, I should say, of Vegas. And so my kids loved it. They loved it out there. So, yeah. Hello, first time watching. You did a great job raising your kids. You look gorgeous, skin flawless. Thanks for sharing. Blessings. Thanks, Linda. Watching from NC. There's a lot of Carolina's people in here watching. Chrissy, is Kaden still nervous about college? I think she will do great. Yeah, I feel like she is still nervous. But I feel like, she's definitely, we had another talk the other day. I'm like, listen, is college something that you even want to do? Because, like, I will not press you, but, like, I kind of am. And so she was like, yeah, I definitely want to go to college. So we're just trying to pinpoint some things. We're going to figure it out. I think we're still going to go on some college tours. I feel like she really does need it. She's one of those types of kids that needs to be there in the environment to really get excited about it and be like, okay, I think I can do this, and handle this. So we're going to do it. We're going to get it done. And I think that she's going to really, I think her brain is going to have some connections that are going to be made, and that she's going to really, she's really going to enjoy it. She's really going to enjoy it. I think she's really going to get it together. I feel you on the housing vouchers. They are blessed. Oh, wait, no, I read that. I'm scared to drive in snow. I lived in Amsterdam. I hated driving when it snowed. Yeah, I don't like driving in the snow. I've had some situations where I've slid around, and that really scared the shit out of me. But I think living out here, I know how to drive in the snow better than most. Like, yeah, just take your time and pump your brakes. That's all I can say. Those are my two go-tos. My thing that scares me when driving is not my driving, it's everybody else. Because people out here in probably most metro areas, like, I feel like they just don't know how to fucking drive. I'm like, this is not Like, this is straight black ice we're driving on right now. Why are you flying down the fucking interstate? Why are you going 65 and it's ice on the ground? Like, obviously reduce your fucking speed. I'm just afraid somebody's gonna slide, spin out, and hit me or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's always my fear. But yeah, inside you and Ming's house. Thank you. Yes, Kim. I love that. But anyway, you guys, I need to get off of here. I said I was going to be on here no more than an hour. It's getting to that time. I really need to get some editing done because I have several vlogs that I need to edit and promos. And I need to place some orders and get ready for the rest of the week. And I have a lot going on. But I wanted to come, I want to share my snow with you guys. And I wanted to say good morning and have my cup of coffee. But now I'm getting to the bottom and it's getting cold. So I'm going to warm it up and drink the rest while I answer emails and get some work done. But I love y'all. Kim, I'm going to write you back when I get off of here. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.